Well, my boyfriend has been sick all week. I finally got it. So, I've been dealing with that and not winning. I just found out that there's a pretty famous dog out here in Vegas who, is associated with our hockey team. And found out he died today. So I am all sorts of emotional and sad. I can't tell if the snot coming from my nose is from the cold or because I'm upset. Man. And tomorrow, they start the Stanley Cup final. It's like making... I'll put a picture of him up. Alright guys, I guess I'm not really in a talkative mood. I'm sick and sad. Good morning. It is Sunday. What is this, the 4th of June? And last time I talked, I wasn't feeling good and dealing with some sad news. I'm feeling better today. This was like one of the strangest colds I've ever had. Like it hit me on Thursday, it hit me. And my boyfriend had it from Sunday. He's still kind of dealing with the leftover ramifications, but I think I'm getting over it quicker than him, which is kind of strange. He usually gets better before me. But, yeah, it's really weird. I would feel fine, not totally fine, but better, and then I'd feel crappy again. And then a few hours later, I'd feel okay, better, still not great, and then an hour or two later, I'd feel crappy again, and had the body aches, a fever, broke out in a rash yesterday afternoon. And the only reason why I knew that is because I went to go take a hot bath. I do that when I got the chills and I just can't warm myself up. Just being in the hot water kind of helps warm me up from the inside. And I noticed when I took my shirt off, I had a rash from my chest down to my stomach, and even on my shoulders and on my back. I get those sometimes when I have a fever. Or maybe when my fever breaks, I don't know. One of my friends was like, you need to go to urgent care. I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't need to go to urgent care. And that is the last place I want to be when I don't feel good like this. Waiting around to get seen. No, thank you. It's not that serious. It's cold. Everybody is still so concerned about, having COVID, and I get it, but like, dude, I'm telling you it's just a cold. No, I didn't get a test. I don't think I needed a test. Like, my boyfriend had this cold, and that's all it was. So it's kind of funny. People still freak out over the tiniest thing. I know some people still get it. It's not that I don't take it seriously, but people still get colds, So, but I do feel better today, which is great. I've been up since, I don't know, I'm trying to think what time I woke up. Oh, let's just grab everything. That's nice. So this is the first time I've been up for hours. like 6, 7, 8 hours without needing to go back to bed. And I had some coffee for the first time in days. So I am on the mend. My last video, I talked about the little dog that passed away. It's pretty heartbreaking and very sad. I think I showed before. I just happened to show before some of the memorabilia I have of him. Isn't that a freaky coincidence? Yeah. We didn't have any idea that his time was ending, at least publicly. He would post like every day, and he posted the day before like everything was fine. And Fridays, he always went to one of the hospitals here, and he would go spend time with the kids in the oncology department. And then Monday, his brother would go. And he didn't post that he would. And I didn't really think much about it. I just figured he'd be busy and he would post later on that day. So I'm hoping the poor little guy just fell asleep and just didn't wake up, you know. He was 14, so that's a pretty decent life for a dog. And he started having some health issues in the beginning of the year, I think. I think it was diabetes he came down with, and he actually went blind rather quickly. So that was heartbreaking, but he was still out doing his thing. He would always go out in the community and visit with people and kids and make his little appearances that he would around town. He really was a little local celebrity. And he will be really, really missed. It's crazy. I guess he made Sports Center. and ESPN. And like, wow. That's when you know your dog is famous. When your dog, his passing, is big enough that he makes Sports Center. How iconic is that? So if you saw it, Bartondre Furry is his name, sorry. And, yeah, so he had a massive following. Not just, I guess, here in town, but big enough to make ESPN. I don't really watch ESPN, so I missed it. Yeah, but the outpouring from the world has been crazy. I mean, if his owner questioned whether or not he was loved, I think he knows, because I guarantee you that's all he's been doing for the last 2 days is getting likes and loves and for every post that gets shared on Facebook and Instagram and probably Twitter. I'm not really on Twitter. I don't know if he has a TikTok, but yeah, I mean, his owner has had to be. It's probably bittersweet to have to sit there and every few seconds you get a notification and you're trying to, you know, mourn the loss of your loved pet. But I hope that it helps him, you know. So, and it's funny, they adopted another dog a couple years ago, just like him, white and everything. And he Bark would always, on game day, he'd always dress up in his jersey and say, "I'm ready for the hockey." He would always share his brother Deke on his Facebook. And imagine my surprise when yesterday you see Deke dressed in his hockey jersey, sweater is what they call him, saying, "I'm ready for the hockey." I'm like, oh, Look, he's already carrying on the tradition. He would do it too, but it was Spark's account. So that was like, okay, I think his owner is going to be okay. I think having another dog is really helpful, you know. And tomorrow is when Deke, on Monday, he goes and visits the kids in the oncology department. So I'm assuming he's going to, and if not, I think everyone would understand. But it seems like he's just continuing on and trying to keep things as normal as possible. And by the way, yesterday was the first game in the Stanley Cup final. If you don't care about hockey, totally understand. But we kicked Florida's butt. And they got some dirty players, man. That Kachuk, I don't know what's going to happen to him, but he got thrown out of the game because he made some dirty little play where he just punched one of our players for like, I don't know. I don't think there really was a reason to. So he got tossed out of the game. But he's a dirty little player. I don't really follow Florida very much at all, really. But I did watch the Eastern Conference Final. So I was curious who we were going to end up playing. And that series, I've already said, was insane because they had like their first game was almost 5 overtimes, like right before the end of the 4th overtime. Florida won. And that was just game 1. But so we're thinking that they want to try to get us to have as many penalties because they don't think they can beat us 5-on-5. They need to get us to have a man down so they can win, you know, which, if that's how you're going to win the Stanley Cup final, I don't think you're really winning, you know? I mean, because penalties are going to happen, but if that's the only way you're confident in winning, then I don't think you deserve to win. Sorry, that's my opinion. You should win it mostly 5-on-5. So I'm trying to remember, not that I paid attention to how they won, if most of their goals in their playoffs were from penalties or not, but I'm going to be paying attention from now on when I watch, the playoffs, how teams get there, because we won Edmonton, and Edmonton said the same thing, that they weren't strong enough 5-on-5 to beat us. They're number 1 in the NHL, and when they get an advantage of having somebody from the other team in the penalty box. And you might be number 1 in that, but you should be strong enough 5-on-5, But yeah, they're very dangerous when you have somebody in the penalty box. They'll score on you in a heartbeat. But we still won them. So, so fingers crossed, because everyone's saying win it for Bark. So if we can win the Stanley Cup, don't know if the team would actually do anything for him, but a lot of the fans want him to. So I don't know. He met. So we used to have the goalie, Marc-Andre Fleury, my favorite player. We had him when the team started, and he was named after Marc-Andre Fleury, named Marc-Andre Fleury. A little play on the name there. And he actually met him, and that was the cutest thing ever. So it would be really great if the team somehow does something for him, but, I'm not holding my breath. But, yeah. So game 2 is tomorrow. And I watched most of the game. I fell asleep during third period. I couldn't stay up. I was still feeling sick. But I am feeling quite better today, and I'm very grateful, because that was a pain in the butt cold. I don't think I've really had a cold like that before. Usually I just feel consistently bad. Now, I'll probably take a nap a little bit, but I think for the most part, I'm on the mend today. I don't know if you can tell, I'm still a little congested, but I'm doing much better today, thankfully. Oh, before I forget, I will be doing a video on this little thing. This is, I had my address. This is a print from Illustrator, and they do pictures and prints of your animals in different, it's made by AI. You send them a picture of your animal and they create unique pictures for your animals. I ordered two. I ordered a print and I ordered, I think, a digital copy of two different animals. One was a Lily, my dog, and then the other one wasn't a print, but it was of my first dog I had, of my own, Tasia. And I had that one made as their plushie option, because she was a part Chow Chow. So that one was just more attention to detail to the dog's fur and things. Well, they goofed up and sent me the print of the plushie, which wasn't what I ordered. And I was actually kind of mad. I'm like, dude, you sent me the wrong one. I mean, I'm appreciative to have a print, but I want the one that I ordered and I paid for. Because the plushie, just the digital copy, was $10. The print, the one I got, the size I got, was $27. And it was a Tim Burton style. Not only did they send me the wrong print, but they gave me the digital copy of the wrong option that I chose, because you have 4 that you get to choose. So I was mad. I'm like, y'all are just totally goofed up on that. And it took about a month to get the right one. This is it. I'm hoping. If not, I'm going to be really mad. But, alright. Just wanted to add that in there. Here's Lily. Here's Lily. Is that your picture? Is that your picture? Let's see. Let's see. I don't know if I can do this. Let's see. What are you hiding for? Let me see. Is this the right one? Oh, it's the right one, Mama. Oh my goodness, it's the right one. Oh, yeah. Looky. This is the right one. Yeah. I'm blind. Yes, Mama. There's your picture. They sent the right one. Yes, they did. Oh, Lily. Oh, Mama's happy now. Look at that. Yay. Alright, good, Illustrator. You finally got it right. Alright, I'll be doing a video on that. That's a little sneak peek. Alright, friends. I think this might be the end of the vlog for this week. If you're curious about the hockey, I mean, you're not going to see this till like a month later, but if you want to hear more about it, stay tuned, because I'm going to be talking about it. Excited or mad. Alright, friends.